Alright, hello everybody. Back to my stream, this time I think correctly. I tried to start it a few minutes ago, but I encountered an error with my recording starting at the same time and had to diagnose that. I believe I did. Looks like both the recording and the streaming are going. And once again, I forgot to switch to the game. So I wanted to start streaming about an hour ago, but between streams, I updated OBS. And almost always, that comes with surprises. And this time it was a bit inscrutable to figure out why. I'm not even sure I did. But the game capture was not working at all. And I eventually tricked it to working. I'm not really sure how. But what ended up doing the trick was going into the properties and unchecking the compatibility for anti-cheat hook. But you don't actually have to save that settings change. Unchecking it immediately has an effect, and then you can recheck it and save properties almost as if you didn't do anything. And the game capture continued to work, which is odd. So I'm gonna, continue to check that out if it's an issue, if it remains an issue. And then the updating of OBS resulted in my recording not working because the encoder settings had been deprecated. And they used a different set of options for the NVIDIA encoder that I was using. And some of the deprecated options were not compatible. So I had to play with those for a little bit. Okay, so should I try brewing anything? Not really. Okay, not really ready for Venomous Tentacular. So, yeah, I have some gear to sell. I checked that out last time, I believe. I'm looking over at my Twitch stream just to make sure everything still looks decent. I haven't confirmed the audio, but I have a feeling that the audio is probably fine. Alright, so next up is to go talk to Professor Fig in the map chamber. That's a nice shot of Hogwarts Castle at night. There's some of that music from the movies, the main Hogwarts theme. Okay, map chamber. This is always where some big story moments happen.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen.
He's talking about me.
And I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
So he's talking to 2 of the 4.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
I don't
What
remember
did you
that.
learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I don't remember talking to him. This was over a year ago when I did whatever that was. Part of the main quest that involves this guy. So I have like no memory of that guy or what his conversation was or like the tone of it to be able to kind of judge if I trust him. I guess I trust him.
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seems sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
I remember something
Ranrock is searching
about the
for
helmet.
something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
So I guess I've been there. Is that where I got the helmet from? I don't really remember. I guess I'll ask the question.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Oh, you're coming too. Can I talk to these guys again? Yeah, there's another example of like consequences of digging too deeply into the Hogwarts mythology or the, you know, the magical world mythology. If portraits are somewhat sentient and have like memory and emotion, they're kind of like immortal beings that can be used for all sorts of purposes. Like if they have access to everywhere where their portrait is, which presumably is something that people in the real world could manipulate. And they can do a lot of stuff in terms of, you know, surveillance. It seems like something the community would be taking advantage of in a big way. Yeah, I don't really remember the Goblin quest or getting that helmet. Very vaguely do I know what that's about. I'm sure I'll find out. Okay, so the next step is to do Rookwood's trial. I forget what the relationships are between these four people. You know, they're not the Hogwarts founders, but they have an organization that they're part of, and I forget what it was. And I kind of forget, like, the personalities of the four of them. So I think either order for these. I could do the Rookwood trial and get to the next... That's like the next main thing, I think. There's, I think there were like 4 trials as part of this ancient magic thing. And then there'll be whatever comes after that. And this is the second? I don't remember. This might be the third. And it feels like when you do one of those, it leads like to the season change and the next big phase of the story, I think. So they provides a good opportunity to clean up any side quests before the next like phase of life at Hogwarts starts. I still kind of wait. So there's Deke and Saccharissa. Oh. Well, that's an odd coincidence that Rookwood Castle is where I happened to go exploring just recently on a stream. And my intention was to come back and like clear out like this whole area's worth of stuff. Another thing that I could potentially do is find a Grophorn? I forget the name of that animal. But it's one of the ones that I don't have very many of the item to do upgrades. And I don't have the animal itself to put in my vivarium. And I don't know if there's anywhere to get them. There may well not be. Yeah, there might not be. Alright, I kind of feel like since I spent so much time fixing my stream to be working again, I don't really have the energy to stay up as late. So I might do a shorter stream in which I come to this area and take care of some of these things outside. And then go into the Rookwood Castle on another stream. Is it nighttime? Why am I exploring at night?
Descendo! Arresto momentum.
Torture?
Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defindo. Flipendo. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Defendo. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso.
Oops.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Oops.
Accio. Levioso. Defendo.
Alright, that's what I was trying to do. I had them on two different sheets, and I wanted to like kind of get back into the groove of switching mid-fight, because I set it up such that left and right are my two main battle sets of spells, and up can also be potentially useful in battle. So swapping left and right is definitely a thing I've set myself up to do, and I wanted to like try that out in battle and make sure that I could still do it.
Revelio.
It wasn't clean. More of these guys over here. That was the Merlin trial I did last time.
Revelio.
Alright, so what's around here? Treasure Vault. That's right in front of me.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Could it?
Revelio.
Well, there are some indications of enemies. Oh, I think they're above ground.
Revelio.
Alright, so there's two stacks. Two movable cubes.
Revelio. Confringo! Incendio! Depulso! Wingardium Leviosa!
Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling.
Who's that guy talking to? So, am I supposed to even them out and have 3x2, 3x3 things? In which case, what do the arrows indicate?
Wingardium Leviosa!
How am I supposed to flip it? I forget. Flipendo?
Confringo!
No, that's not Flipendo.
Flipendo! Wingardium Leviosa!
I remember there was a pretty easy way to, like, flip cubes. Okay, so with Wingardium Leviosa, it's not too bad. If I press on the D-pad, it flips it along one axis, which means I could always just pick it up the other way. Okay, so I'll have you match the orientation of the top row. Maybe? Which just happened to work out. Up, up, right. Okay, so only those two can be manipulated. Oh, the bottom one too?
Incendio!
Just okay, so those are my hint. Yeah, none of the others I don't think I can touch, so just these two. And so the clue was that this one is pointed right, as this one is. From its orientation, it's right. So that side.
I'll cut you from shoe to chapeau.
And above it is an up. So I just gotta swap these. That should work.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh, let's not get crazy here. Okay. We'll go back into a nice clean position. Why are you being all weird? That doesn't seem quite clean either. Well, we'll see how accurate it needs to be once we place this one.
Wingardium Leviosa!
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Alright.
Revelio!
Found an outfit item. So if this is just a treasure vault, then that's probably it. All that for just one item.
Don't have time for this.
It's alright, I had to remind myself of, like, how this game worked. for context, like, I played the game a year ago, but I didn't stream it because I didn't really stream back then. And then put the game down and stopped playing, uninstalled it, did other stuff like Elden Ring, and came back recently and started streaming where I picked back up, but like I forget a whole bunch. Alright, so up on here there's a bunch of enemies. Yeah, come on.
How nice of you to stop by. Are you sure you're not? I'm a goblin, not a toy!
No, not that one.
How childish!
No.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Postponing the inevitable!
Accio! Confringo!
You're like the delicate buffalo beneath my feet.
Levioso!
You don't know who you are!
Accio! Levioso!
Put me down! No! I will make you pay.
Levioso!
Stop! I'm afraid of
Confringo!
I work with...
Glacier! Flipendo!
You find this out!
Levioso! Descendo!
That was ugly too. Using Descendo in battle is cool, but that's on yet another grouping. So I have to get better at switching and coming up with like the right combinations. That most of the useful combinations do involve switching. But I'm sure I had stuff in mind when I grouped them this way. Hey, there's a troll.
Levioso!
No, it's Flipendo.
Flipendo!
No? Guardian Levioso? That's not the right.
Guardian Leviosa!
That's not it.
Rebellion! Leviosa!
That's not it.
Defendo! Flipendo!
There we go.
Defendo! Glacier! Leviosa! Incendio! Flipendo!
Try to press Y.
Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy!
I wanted to do the ancient magic. There we go.
Glacier! Defendo! Confringo!
No, that's the wrong one.
Flipendo!
There we go.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Flipendo! Potato! Glacier! Defendo!
Ew, troll bogies. Are they fighting each other?
Revelio.
Oh, yeah. Did the spider win?
Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio.
That's the one. That's going to be part of the Merlin puzzle. So that goblin died to that spider?
Revelio.
I wonder if, like, anything would have been different had I gotten there in time to stop that fight. Curious.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Defender.
Is it this guy that you're recognizing?
Suffering, do you?
Hey, where are you?
Revelio.
Oh, there's something in here.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Not just yet. Okay, here's one of these things. Slice. A dangling one. So use Levioso when he's about to...
Levioso. Defender.
Good, good.
Revelio.
So those dudes are part of the camp, so I'll handle that as its own thing. There's 2 Merlin trials here. And the treasure vault. So let's leave the camp for now. Let's do the Merlin trials and the treasure vault. I don't know what that dude is part of. Also the camp, probably. Alright, is this the one where I have to do it quickly?
Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud.
Okay, so let's backtrack and do the other Merlin trial, which was... Oh, also the treasure vault. Treasure vault, Merlin trial, troll lair. That's the troll that I defeated. Usually it's get like a check mark though. Like this one. That's just maybe for camps. Yeah, okay. I think the layers don't get any marker if you do them.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Confring. Revelio. Zapendo.
This doesn't seem like a good thing. Especially because, like, that purple and black color. Okay. It was a not bad thing. If I got the item, then that means that the marker should be gone. That's good. Let's go do this Merlin trial. How did I miss this one? Stop it. Is this a platforming challenge? I think I remember there being some of these. Is platforming on easy mode.
Revelio.
Okay, there was only one troll in the troll lair.
Revelio.
The music is peaceful. Alright, this is the camp. Let's take a look at what we got here. I like how they say those things when they don't actually see you. It's part of the Merlin trial? Yeah.
Revelio.
I was like, what's making all that thumping? Okay.
Revelio.
Steal a crossbow bolt?
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind.
I didn't know that was a thing I could do.
Lucky if I fit in one now. Wait to spy.
You say that, but you don't actually see me. Explosive 3. Yeah, that'll be a nice one. So we need a loyalist ranger for this one.
What? Such arrogance.
Incendio. Accio. Confringo. Glacier. Descendo. Defendo. Defendo.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Glacier. Incendio. Revelio.
Alright, so I need to steal the ranger's bolt up there. I have a weird feeling that maybe if I go slow I can do it. Nope. That did not work.
Revelio. Revelio.
So what are these guys near? Is that here? Maybe. Let's go do the Merlin trial and the treasure vault. Maybe check out that merchant, who I guess I'd been to at some point.
What do you have in store for me this time?
One of the 5 things he always has in store. So is this pop them all? Was that one of them? And there was a 3rd set somewhere over there. Hooray, Merlin! I gotta do more balloon popping. I did it on my last stream, but there's so many ones I left, especially like around Hogwarts and stuff. I just didn't do them. I don't know why. I remember having a reason why I wanted to like hold out on doing the balloon popping things. Ah. Okay, good. Let's collect the rewards. Hey, a broom appearance. Nice. Lickety Swift broom. That's cool. How are we doing on the combat challenges then? Alright, defeating numbers of things. That'll just happen organically. Same with that one. And that one. Yeah, so it's the dueling feats that I gotta like pay a little bit of attention to actually make happen. I mean, the Autumn Festival code is nice. Are these like per season? Maybe not. 2 of these just seem to be fall themed. But the Autumn Festival coat is a nice one, and especially if it were fall. But I gotta do, you know, another 16 feats before I go to what I expect to be this Rookwood Castle, so it's probably not gonna happen. Alright, so I got that 3rd degree of burning things. Yeah, with this system, like, sometimes you accidentally hover over it, and then can't find it afterwards. That's a cool appearance. I might change to that at some point. And then gear, we'll worry about that later. So that's Rookwood's castle up there. It's pretty big. Alright, there was a treasure vault somewhere near here. Let's do that.
Aloha Mora. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Well, that was an easy one.
Revelio.
Is that a handle you can pull? No. Cool, so that should have cleared out everything of interest around here. I didn't get the flu. Alright, let's go say hi to this merchant who Priya Treadwell. Yeah, I remember her. I don't remember why I remember her, but I remember her. Yeah, I remember this bridge and tower.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
There's 2 merchant signs now. No, one was just the tracker. Am I wearing something that is lower level but has higher defense?
nice of you to stop by.
So extraordinary, and these are both higher level but lower offense. And then legendary with trait level 3. So you're also legendary, but you have lower defense, and I think the upgrades always do the opposite one. I expect. So that's curious. They're both legendary, but this one just has a higher defense rating. Alright, so I'll sell that. That's a 27 legendary with 2 upgrades. So this one will probably get replaced by something better sometime soon. Alright, 2 unidentifieds. Or no, that's locked. I can't use it yet, but I can still sell it. Because I won't use it, because it's got 69 defense and level slot 2. Trait slot level 2. And similar with this one, 84 defense and slot level 2, so I don't care, and that one I'll keep until I identify it. Yeah, so just sell everything except the unidentified items. Easy peasy. You had talked to me, I think, the first time I met you. I don't remember what you said. I can't seem to talk to you again. Money, money, money. Is this the unidentified one? No. I had 2 unidentified things. I may have accidentally sold one. I think it was extraordinary anyway, so probably not that big a deal.
So nice of you to stop by.
I'm not going to worry about it. Because if it's I think a legendary is the most valuable one based on, you know, the ones I have. So this extraordinary one probably wouldn't be useful to me anyway. Yeah, all the ones I have equipped that are high value seem to be legendary. At some point I'll get legendary gloves, and then those will be... And they only have 1 upgrade. So I intentionally avoided a second upgrade on something that I imagine I'll replace. So that's good. Yeah, so whatever it was I sold, I don't think it mattered. Hello. Alright, the map was acting funky. There you are. Puffskein. That's where I am. Alright, so the only thing left to do is to go in there. But maybe I'll come down and go to the flu thing before I end the stream. Don't need any more of these, but I'm a junkie. Come on. I can land somewhere here. There we go. Was there another quest that took me to Rookwood Castle? I was like, I definitely remember the name of it. Not just because of the character. Oh, it's pretty.
Revelio.
Who are you? There's guys all over this place. The second I get in there... Alright, let's just activate the flu.
Every traveling vendor that's passed through. What's this? A child? What?
Wait a man.
There's Professor Fig. He's chasing after me. Alright, the game stopped rendering them. It's gotta be a... whatever it is. Alright, so let's go hang out with Professor Fig. Is he gonna help me fight my way through here?
Revelio.
Over here.
They don't seem to care for me in Hogwarts.
Alright, we will do this next time. Just save the game. Take care, everyone.